Hello and welcome back to Investing for Generations, your channel for high quality stock research for long-term value investors. And this time I want to talk about some news of the last week of Air Canada, one of the stocks in my portfolio, and I bought Air Canada on the 27th of April in the depths of the pandemic situation, and I'm down around 7% right now. And by the way, you can find a deeper analysis of all of these businesses in my portfolio just on my channel. Just click the link here above and also, of course, of Air Canada. So, since the pandemic situation took place, the stocks of Air Canada just dropped immensely from around $40 to now $12.41 and just stabilized between 12 and $15 over the last few weeks. And of course, everything depends highly on the pandemic situation, which really crashed the businesses of the airlines and of the travel industry at all. And with rising cases over the last few days in Canada, North America, and all over the world, especially also in Europe, here in Germany, the situation gets worse every day. Um, of course, also the restrictions and the travel restrictions come back or even just stay as they are before. And so for the airlines, the situation is still very difficult. But despite of that, Air Canada thinks it's time to drop the mandatory quarantine when traveling. And here's a very interesting article in CTV News from the 6th of October, and I want to go through this with you. Air Canada is pushing to drop the 14-day mandatory quarantine period for travelers returning to the country in favor of a test-based approach, despite multiply flights still landing in the country with COVID-19 positive passengers. The airline revealed the idea in a social media post on Tuesday, saying that more than 99% of 15,000 voluntary COVID-19 tests taken by international customers at Toronto Pearson International Airport have tested negative. We believe that the test-based strategy may be a safe alternative to the 14-day quarantine, the post said. Of those that did test positive for COVID-19, Air Canada says that 80% were detected in the initial test and the rest were diagnosed following the second test. Understanding that we will need to live alongside this virus for the short to medium term, we have been pursuing relationships and a layered approach as a way to keep our employees and our customers safe. Dr. Jim Chang, Air Canada's Chief Medical Officer, said in a news release issued last week. We believe testing will be key to protecting employees and customers until such time as a COVID-19 vaccine is available. Chang went on to say that rapid testing may allow governments to relax blanket travel restrictions and quarantines while still ensuring the health and safety of the public. So that's the point of Air Canada, and then of course from the business perspective, um, this is absolutely understandable. I just think something like this will not happen anywhere soon with these rising cases in Canada, but also all over the world. I just guess they have a point here with 99% negative tests, and there will never, even when we have a vaccine, 100% of safety. Just keep that in mind. That's just impossible in life. But then there was also some other news, business related to Air Canada. And Air Canada raises cash with sale leaseback transactions. They completed sale and leaseback transactions for 3 Boeing 737 MAX, 8 aircraft with Jackson Square Aviation, and 6 Boeing 737 MAX 8 aircraft with Avalon Aerospace Leasing Limited. The company churned up total proceeds of $365 million from these deals. Since the start of the COVID-19 crisis, Air Canada has accessed financial markets numerous times It has successfully raised almost 6 billion in liquidity on reasonable terms and conditions, including with this transaction as it continues to maintain liquidity levels to mitigate the challenges and uncertainty ahead. And this is one point I made also in my other videos about Air Canada before. They have some liquidity and they have a very good current ratio compared to other airlines in North America. And so I think Air Canada can stay this situation for a while. But of course, hopefully this will change anywhere soon, at least when we have a vaccine, hopefully at the end of the year or the beginning of the next year. There are also some positive news from Pfizer, another stock in my portfolio. And then finally, Air Canada last week also published that the buy price for Transat will be now worth about 188.7 million, down from 720 million previously, reflecting the post-COVID-19 reduction in airline values, the company said in a statement on Saturday. The deal remains subject to shareholders' approval, court approval, and other regulatory approvals in Canada and the European Union, Air Canada said. So also here, Air Canada just made business and was able to lower the price of Transat. So that's all the news from the last week of Air Canada. And of course, the future is still very uncertain and everything depends highly on the pandemic situation, and nobody knows what happened there, if there will be the big second wave, if we get a vaccine anywhere soon, whatever. Everything depends highly on that. But I still believe Air Canada, with the good current ratio and the liquidity, have at least a better position as a lot of other airlines, at least in North America, but also in Europe. If you look to the situation with Air France or Lufthansa, which already had to bail out by the governments, I think Air Canada is in a way better position. And even if the situation is very, very difficult, far from bankruptcy. That's it for today. If you like the video, give me a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel and ring the notification bell to never miss another video. And then we will see you next time with another video about another stock. See you then. Take care. Bye bye.